This might be an unpopular opinion, but I do believe that love is one of the most important themes in the classroom of the Elite series. A lot of people feel unhappy about the romance plot that seems forced, where every girl falls in love with Ayanokoji. It seems like a waste of pages and mostly led to nothing. However, let's try to look at the bigger picture, because I believe the feeling called love already brings some big change that is impossible to happen if a boy doesn't like a girl, or a girl doesn't like a boy. The first confirmed love in the series is when Sudo falls in love with Horikita in Volume 1 first year arc. This happened when Horikita humbly apologized to Sudo because she made fun of his dream to be a professional basketball player. Seeing an unexpected sign of Horikita, Sudo feels a rising in his heartbeat and starts questioning himself that maybe he has fallen in love with Horikita. There are a few cases when Karuizawa said they fell in love with Kushida, but I think their feelings were more into lust instead of love, so Sudo is the first character who actually falls in love. His feelings become stronger in Volume 2, where Horikita saves her from Class C false accusation. After that, he finally admitted that he really fell in love with her. After falling in love, Sudo started undergoing a very dramatic change. He used to be a delinquent with an anger problem. There were a lot of bad things about him, starting from his low grade, his tendency to use violence, and being treated as a cancer by his own classmates. His character from the first volume is almost completely gone by the end of the second year arc. He started to listen more instead of talking back, closing his ear from provocation, and even his academic record is now top 10 among his classmates. He is undeniably one of the most important figures in class. According to Hirata, he is even quite popular among the juniors. Sudo changed for the better because of his love for Horikita. His love became the motivation that led to a change that surprised everyone, even Ayanokoji. I guess Sudo is the reason why Ayanokoji wants to feel the emotion called love. He wants to see if love could also change someone like him. This feeling of love finally led Ayanokoji to take one of the most important decisions in his life. However, up until now there is no clear sign that Ayanokoji has already managed to feel that love. He tries a lot of things, goes on a date, having sex, and even intentionally creates a misunderstanding, but none of it works for him. On the contrary, Kei's feelings for him grow bigger, and she becomes way too attached to him. The love doesn't work for Ayanokoji, but it really has a lot of effect on other people. Take Sakura for example. She is the first girl who fell in love with Ayanokoji in high school. While she didn't get a very big development like Sudo, she still tried to change. She starts to step out of her comfort zone, making friends and revealing her true self. All of that for the sake of getting closer to the person she loves. Ayanokoji knows it, and he decides to use it in the unanimous vote exam. In a very crucial moment, he nominates Sakura because he knows Sakura will not dare to reject him. Even while he is incapable of feeling it, he already knows how to use other people's love for his sake. If only Sakura doesn't have that kind of feeling, maybe she will not accept it, and the class will lose 300 class points. If she uses her logic, there is no way she will accept getting expelled when she didn't do anything wrong. However, that's the point of love. Love transcends logic, making your mind dull and incapable of seeing things objectively. We already saw this happen a few times, but the most notable cases are Yamauchi, Mizono, and Ichinose. Yamauchi, blinded by the possibility of dating Sakayanagi, ended up betraying the class and his whole friend, with whom he spent a lot of time together. Mizono's case was even more confusing. She already knows what happens when Yamauchi betrays the class, but she is still betraying the class just for the sake of Hashimoto. Her love for him must not be underestimated. Looking at Mizono's point of view, she is just a regular girl. Not smart, not so pretty, just a typical Class D student, so it must feel like a miracle when Hashimoto take an interest in her. Both of them betraying their whole group of friends just for someone they barely know. That is how terrifying love can be. This is something that never happened for Ayanokoji. Growing up without love, he always relied on his critical thinking to survive in a very harsh environment. He never makes an illogical mistake. That's why love is a very strange concept for him. It made him curious and wanted to see what will happen when love overtakes logic. Even if he couldn't feel it, he wanted to see the path that a person with overwhelming love will choose. I guess Ichinose is his little experiment for this. He intentionally let Ichinose close the distance between them, intentionally let her feelings grow, and then destroyed Ichinose in the right time to see if she would still choose her love or her logic. Just like Sudo, Ichinose feelings are something that change her little by little. A lot of pressure from classmates and enemies didn't change her, but love did. Even someone as smart as Ichinose cannot win against it. So, how much love does Ayanokoji need so he could change? And is there someone who could give him that much love? There must be a reason why Ayanokoji wants to feel the emotion called love. Even after seeing how bad it could change someone, he still wants to feel it. In Volume 11 First Year Arc, right after confessing his feelings for Kei, Ayanokoji admits that he already knows what will happen. He knows it's impossible for him to feel it. Kei is just a textbook of love that he could throw after he finished learning. However, he is also hoping for a future where it doesn't happen. A future where he could genuinely care for someone. He wants to learn, and he wants to change. He wants to make a mistake, so he could know that he is not perfect. Deep inside him, maybe he just wants to be a proper human.